Good morning. We have much to discuss. Hi. Hi. Do you have anything to say? I was going to make some whimsical, poetic video about this, but it didn't feel like very me. It felt like I was trying too hard. So I just wanted to chat. I was laid off from my job a month ago, and it was honestly the pivot that I needed to chase something that I hadn't gotten an opportunity to chase in a while. When I envision my ideal life, it's me ingrained in my community and creating content for the businesses that I love and creating content for myself. And so I've decided to pursue that and take this opportunity to go back into freelance digital media marketing, which is something I've done previously, but I haven't pursued in some time. So that, I guess, is all there really is to say about it. My bottom line is this. I have been creating content for such a long time. My mom cleaned out the family computer a few weeks ago, and she sent me a 2-hour feature film that I had created from the classes that I was going to in middle school. And that was when I was like 13. So I've been creating content for over a decade. So I feel like it's really important for me to give validity to that. And it's also really encouraging to me that I have been creating content for so long. And all I'm trying to say is that's what I want to keep doing. And I'm excited to have the opportunity to create more and potentially do it for a living now that I have no choice but to pivot into something that I want to do. It feels vulnerable to talk about that and tell all of you who might be watching that I am going freelance, because what if I fail? But it is also a confidence builder because it holds me accountable and it gives me a reason to continue. And I decided I might side quest as a barista. So I did apply at a coffee shop yesterday, and I've just always wanted to learn how to make good coffee. Obviously you just saw me make coffee, but I want to learn how to make good espresso. So if I can, I'm going to work part-time as a barista. That's kind of my goal right now. That's all I have figured out, is that I am going to do some things that I've wanted to try. And I'm also going to pursue creating content for businesses that I love in my community. So that pretty much sums it up. As you can see, it is October. We have decorated for Halloween. We are doing all of the fun autumn things around town, and I'm really excited because that's my favorite time of year. This week is pretty chill. In the spooky season, we like to watch all the old spooky movies. So tonight, a few friends are coming over, and we are watching, I believe, Dracula and another one of the classic monster movies. I forgot which one. So we'll have dinner and we'll watch the movies. We have a flea market in town on Saturday with a lot of live music. And we also have this thing in our arts district called Harvest Glow, which is a pumpkin carving contest. And then they're going to watch Monsters, Inc. Oh, why did you tell? What did you say?
Oh no. Is he filling his...
He's puking his guts out.
Oh, I don't... Is that how you're gonna keep it?
Yeah.
I gotta clean them first.
Hi!
It's kind of its own thing. It's like if you mixed Mountain Dew and Sierra Mist and then like made it healthy.
Good morning. It is a crisp, 42 degrees. It is a crisp 46 degrees. When it gets to this temperature, this is my favorite thing to do. I love sitting on my porch. We have one tree, but for some reason we have so many birds in our yard, and I love listening to the birds and the crispness of the air. I'm convinced that it helps with my health. This is a leftover breakfast sandwich from a food truck in town that I got over the weekend. So I'm going to sit here and eat this and start working on things before I have to leave for a doctor's appointment. The thing that is overwhelming to me is how different my life is now than it was just like a month ago, which maybe I'm over dramatizing it. But the fact that I am now sitting here and able to have a relaxed morning and then go into work that I enjoy doing is really impressive to me. Also, I interviewed at the coffee shop at the end of last week, and I'm waiting to hear back about the job. That was a really wild experience because when I was asked where I saw myself in 5 years, for the first time I could answer it, and that's never happened to me before. And it was like for the first time I could answer it, and I knew what I needed to do to get to where I wanted to be in 5 years, which was really crazy. And yeah, I think I'm just a little overwhelmed by how different everything looks now. I don't know. It feels like the right choice still, and I hope I get it, and I'm really excited about the prospect of that. So yeah, I'm going to eat my sandwich. This is a cabinet that I started painting before I got sick and before I lost my job. And it looks really bad because I sanded it, but I didn't sand all the paint off because it's not real wood anyway. And so it's kind of glossy. So right now it looks really bad. I'm trying to redo our guest bathroom, and I started it before all this stuff happened. And I haven't been able to get back to this, but I'm determined to get it finished by this weekend. That is my goal. I am going to hold myself to it. So that is what I'm doing now. Last weekend was so much fun. We went to the pumpkin carving event in the Arts District, and that filled up my cup so well because it was just everything I wanted. All the people from the Arts District that I love to see are there. This is not working, in case you were curious. And come on. So went to that. Hello. Ooh. It's been so long since I've done this that the paint's not even mixed, which I knew would happen. So that's why take my rings off real quick. We went to the pumpkin carving contest, and previously I have found pumpkin carving very stressful. I haven't carved a pumpkin in the last 3 or so years because I have frequently painted the pumpkins because in my head pumpkin carving was more stressful. But this was the chillest time I've ever had painting a pumpkin, and I don't know why that is. I think because something to do with just the atmosphere. This is already looking so much better on the second coat. I have high hopes. Why did I do this and not the border? That's a great question for myself. I have no idea. What's crazy is I track my stress, and the weeks following my layoff, my stress levels were infinitely lower. And I'm not just saying that, where they used to be like right at the peak every day. In like the middle of the day, they were now like restored, like they weren't even registering as stress anymore, which was just like a crazy thing to experience. Now I am a little bit back up there. I guess because I've been working for myself, and that is of course not without stress. How much is that going to bother me? The problem, you may be wondering, why doesn't she screw off the cabinet doors? The problem is, you know how a lot of like, I don't know if this is IKEA, but a lot of IKEA-esque furniture is like you're one and done. Like you're not meant to take it apart after you build it. This is very much one of those pieces of furniture. I can't even see a screw on this thing where I could undo it. Like this is fully meant to stay here. So I can't unscrew the doors, which is really complicating things a lot. But I'm, as I said, very determined. This is looking a lot better. So that's good. I have not been able to make bread, or I've not made bread in like at least a couple months. Well, no, I think I made it, when was the last time I made bread? I think maybe a month, because I think I made it close to when I was sick because I was just craving bread and butter like nothing else. But then I put her away. Definitely missed making it. Like I do miss when I don't have like all the time to make it. And I feel bad when I have to toss her in the fridge. Her name is, oh my gosh, did I just forget it? Oh, I just forgot her name. Wait, no, it's really good. It's a female country singer. Oh, it's Dolene. Duh. I was trying to go with something with Dolly Parton and I was like, it's not Dolly Parton. Our pumpkins that we carved the other night are looking real rough. It's only been Saturday, Sunday. What's today? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's only been 5 days and they are moldy and sagging. We get the side of our house that they're on gets really blasted by sun, and so they're not doing super well. But it's fine. The weather has warmed back up, in case you can't tell by my short sleeve t-shirt. Unfortunately, it was nice and chilly last week, but it has kind of warmed back up, and I'm hoping it cools back down again soon, because if it wasn't very apparent by the fact that I'm much more active in the fall, I am not a summer gal, typically. I did have a good summer, like I enjoyed my summer, but I have a lot harder of a time when it's hot.